every time I do something like this, I get comments. You're doing that wrong. You ought to be doing it this way. You ought to be doing it that way. Okay. And if it works for you, do it that way. When I tell you guys how to do stuff, I'm not telling you how to do stuff. I'm telling you how I do it, and it seems to work. Maybe there's easier ways. Maybe there's better ways. I don't know. I learned either, from growing up hard on the farm and in the outdoors, or I watch a lot of Cold Cracker, Bushcraft, and Dave Canterbury, of course, and Corporal's Corner. Those are my three go-tos. Corporal's Corner, beard guard thing. Yeah, so I don't know. I was sitting here, it made me laugh because somebody's gonna say, "Oh, you're doing that wrong." Good morning. Man, that's the best I've slept in a long time. The Cold Cracker Bushcraft wool field blanket is amazing. The thing is so warm. It's 50. Oh, can you see across the room? 54 degrees in here. It's like 7:30. Slept in a little bit. Well, let's get up and go get us a fire going. Make some hot chocolate or some coffee. Let's make some breakfast. Sound like a plan? Oh. So now when I say I grew up poor, I mean we had electricity, right? So I did not grow up using railroad lanterns. We did have coal oil lamps, but for some reason, and it's only a couple of these that do it, which these are they were like $7. They were at Walmart. I got 4 of them. They smoke out. See, I don't know what's causing that. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's no big deal. I mean, it wipes out. It's just soot. See? But I don't know if it's something I'm doing wrong or what. But every couple of days, or every couple of uses, I gotta come back in here and clean them out. And it's only a couple of them that really does it. It's like they're not burning right or something. I don't know. So I don't know. If anybody has any ideas, feel free to leave me a comment. I'd be glad to hear it. Swiss Miss. Thought I had coffee, but I didn't. Oh well. So while we sit here, with morning hair, should get an old like bone comb. Keep out here when I get a little shaggy. But we're gonna have some hot chocolate before we have breakfast. So what are some things y'all would like to see for 2024? I pretty much only come out here in the wintertime. Mainly because of hunting and whatnot. We're going to try to get some hunts this year. Which, it'll probably be exclusively black powder with the Frontier type field kit. But, I mean, deer hunting is what it is. You know, it's a lot of sitting and waiting. I don't really have a lot of bushcraft ideas for here. I mean, the home place is the trapper cabin is pretty good shape. I thought about, you know, that opening I left in the ceiling for storage. I thought about closing it in. I thought about finishing the floors on out because I only did the floors in the like living. Thought about finishing the floors on out because I only did the floors in the like living area and left the kitchen area in the raw floor because I figured that would get the most traffic. So those are some ideas. I mean, that's building onto the cabin. I've got the dugout shelter idea I was going to do over here. Man, I got thorns yesterday from all the blackberries, the blackberry vines that I cut out of here. I mean, it'll be several parts to that because my idea is to dig out like a 10 by 10 by probably 6 foot, maybe 4 foot. I don't know. Cut some steps in, line the walls with logs, put a main log in on a ridge beam, build just a regular gable style roof, put a tarp over it, took all the dirt I dug out of the hole, cover over it. So that'll take several weeks. I may be able to get to that this winter. I was actually shooting for mid-December on that, but I don't know if that's going to happen. This is, I don't ever really even told y'all when this is being filmed. This is mid-October. I don't finish school till the 1st of December, so that is what it is. Try to get some traps in the ground maybe this year if the weather cooperates. It's supposed to be real. They're calling for a lot of snow this year. So if we do get heavy snows and a lot of moisture, I probably won't. Drop any steel. So I'm gonna have my hot chocolate and we'll prep for breakfast here in just a little bit. But I'm gonna have a cup first. I really thought I had coffee. I don't know where my coffee went. Thought I had some of the Nescafe instant, but oh well. Swiss Miss Cocoa. Sit here and watch the fire. Excuse me. I said yesterday in my Frontier kit that, you know, my cook set. Well, I didn't really show you what that was. It was just a burlap sack. So for Lions Outfitters, it's the 8-inch skillet, I believe it is. Anyway, carry the skillet with a lid. tucked inside, carry a box with rabbit fur and salt, pepper, garlic, and onion. And I actually don't know, man, we found these out of one of those little dollar bin places, but instead of cutlery, I'm probably going to use the metal fork, only because I just don't like dealing with those plastic forks over a fire. So, what is for breakfast this morning? My favorite. Classic traditional Spam. Some honey wheat bread. We'll probably drop in the skillet a little bit of butter. Make some quick camp toast. And in the cooler, a couple of yard pimp eggs. So, you know what? I'm not going to do that because I didn't bring my cleaning wipes. But we have a flammable option. So, a lot of people don't like Spam. I don't understand it. Stuff is amazing. I will say, one of the first things you have to do is you have to get that gel off of it. I don't know what that stuff is. It's not meat fat, but that'll go in the fire. Yeah, you probably don't want to come here and eat with me because my stuff ain't real clean. Usually I keep bleach wipes. I wipe everything down. But I forgot them this time. The Beach Bluff Outdoors Special. So this is what I wanted. I wanted to be able to hack trees. I wanted to be able to cut Spam. And JB or Smith Knives, I forget what he calls his business. One of the best knife makers around from what I've seen. You know, private, low-key guys. Man, he did a phenomenal job. He made me a phenomenal blade. And it's held the edge real well. So, let's go prep the fire, get some Spam frying, and get a couple of eggs on. What do you think? I'm going to go ahead fry up all the Spam and have some sandwiches later. Pull. Well, I put y'all right in the smoke, didn't I? My bad. I ain't even gonna try to lie. My fire wasn't real hot. I wasn't gonna break out the kitchen, but I'm hungry. Had a good little fire, but it's a cold fire. That old punky wood ain't burning real well, so It wasn't a big deal. Just had to bring the stove outside. I don't cook inside. I don't know. I'm scared about fumes or whatever. But let's put the regulator on. That's not a big deal. Takes a couple of minutes. Got the eggs done. I was gonna eat just straight out of the skillet. We just gonna go eat off a plate. You know what we forgot? We got spam and toast and eggs. And I was packing my kit, and I hastily grabbed a few things to come out here. Forgot to grab hot sauce. Grabbed some A1 at the grocery store for the steak. Self-Reliance Outfitters. Started over a campfire. Finished up on a camp stove. You hate me if you want to. I was hungry. It was taking too long. So, even without hot sauce, this is living. I'm sitting on the front porch of a small trapper cabin on the back of a single 100 and some odd acre tract, surrounded by a couple hundred acres, that way, and like 600 acres back this way. I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. I'm about half or about 3/4 of a mile off the road, off the access road. The B-roll footage y'all see me driving around, that's just a field road, literally goes around a cornfield. That's the only way to access this place. Or helicopter. So, I'm gonna eat. Well, when I get done, oh, a loud noise. Bigfoot don't be screwing me at noon. I'm gonna eat. After that, we'll do a little wrap up. We'll say goodbye, and we'll catch you guys in a few. So a couple things while we're getting ready to pack up to go. Somebody asked me one time how I do dishes out here, how I stay clean. A lot of times it's just me out here eating, and you can save your sanitary spills. I work in healthcare. Usually I just lick the fork or wipe it off on my pants, and I don't know. It is what it is. Before I pack up to leave, I try to wipe everything down with Clorox bleach wipes, but I forgot them this time. But I do have this. I got these 2 tubs, and I always bring, this time I only brought a gallon. Usually I bring like a jerry can, like a 5-gallon can of water. You heat up some water, and I have Dawn up here. So I just make a pot of dishwater and a pot of clean water, and you just wash dishes. Just the way I've always done it. But sitting here thinking, you know, I was talking about how we're going to go on with 2024. And I'm thinking about getting some airflow in here. You got this one little window back here does good, and I usually leave the doors open, but I think about putting another window. Maybe back here over the bed, in here, on this wall. Because I'm thinking about closing this off. Right here, I've got some extra lumber left, and it wouldn't take a whole lot of more lumber from what's already here. but maybe framing on the edge of the finished floor out here. I've got this table back here, so, you know, I don't know if I come to about where I'm standing in here and make a door. I gotta remember my dartboard's back there, and, you know, I throw from up here in the kitchen area, so, you know, I don't know. But if, you know, if I brought this wall out, you know, along in here somewhere, you know, maybe right here. But, yeah, bring it out here, frame it up. Yeah, they do that. Yeah, I don't know. But, really want to cut another window in. Really, I've kind of used up my real estate back here. I mean, I could obviously take stuff down, but I really don't want it over the bed back here on the head of the bed on this wall right here. So, if I put this wall in, you know, I could put it up higher back up here, but then I'd have a wall here and I won't have no airflow in the kitchen, but I got the big doors. So, because I'm really looking into, I'm thinking about adding on the end, another project. This is going to be expensive, so probably ain't going to happen no time soon, but build a small addition to make a battery house and put solar in here. So, that would be really nice. Have some electricity. At least I have a fan. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy with lanterns and whatnot, but man, who can deny? Turning on a light would be so much easier. But yeah, I may go ahead. I got 1, 2. I got 4 studs. 5 or 6 more. Go ahead and frame this out in here. At least, you know, over here. It'll give my bed a little privacy. I actually thought about coming off this front wall as well, coming out and making like a doorway. Which I may still do. I don't know. Oh, crap. That wouldn't be a bad idea. You could leave, you know, whatever the width of this dartboard. You could actually leave that open. You can frame it. Maybe just put like a header in. Make it decorative of some sort. Oh. Probably what we're going to do. Whether we're going to do this wall or not on the front wall remains to be seen. But yeah, I think I'm gonna frame this in. They give my bed a little privacy. But I got all my dishes washed. I'm gonna let this fire burn on out, clean up my dish stuff, repack my gear, and we're gonna start loading the truck. So we had a good weekend, man. I was talking about, you know, it's so hard to get content out. It's so hard to get content out because every video takes hours and hours of footage to get y'all a 25-30 minute video. And a lot of what we do out here is just mundane homestead chores. You know, we're washing dishes, making dishwater, and cleaning up and sweeping, and we really don't do anything cool. But it's been a really nice journey. It's been a nice place to come and clear my mind and get some peace. It's really good for my mental health. So, you know, it was really cool when we were doing all the building. We had tons of footage, And man, these splinters are driving me crazy, y'all. But and this time, we had some new tools, stuff that over the last couple of years, my Beach Bluff Outdoors knife I had made by Joe Smith, and I was just thinking, how open this is right here. It's just, there's no rooms, so to speak. And, real estate is at a premium in here. And this was a trapper cabin. That was exactly what it was meant to be. And that's exactly what it's been used for, actually. It's kind of turned into a little home away from home. Little small little homestead. Say homestead. I don't have no chickens, no crops, or nothing. But I'm more relaxed and more at peace than I have been probably all year. It's been a long couple years, y'all. So yeah, let's look forward to that. We're gonna plan on building that. I'm gonna look into my solar options and start pricing some windows and get a materials list. I may actually do that on the next video. We'll come out and actually build this wall. See how that goes. That would work. So that's gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna clean up the fire, let it burn on out, make sure it's good and safe, and clean up my dishwater and pack up all my stuff. Head home. The saddest part of coming out here is usually leaving. I mean, I look forward to seeing my wife, my kids, my grandbaby, my dogs. But I'm so at peace out here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you got a little bit of entertainment of watching somebody else enjoy nature. Anyway, it's Beach Bluff Outdoors 2023. I guess we're in like season 4 now. 2019. I think I have to go back and look and see when my very first video was. Biggie, who was here last night, my very first video started with me and him coon hunting in a swamp. I'm like, you know what we should do? We should start a YouTube channel. We've come a long way. Beach Bluff Outdoors wrapping up to actually going into the 23-24 season. So, season 4. Stick around. We love you guys. We'll catch you in the next one.